Hey, what's up, guys? I just recorded a whole video and it was encoded in MP3 format. So none of that went through for 20 minutes. I'm going to make this very quick and simple for you. You guys just want to see a video? You want to see what I think? I'm going to make it real quick and simple. Bitcoin is at 85,000. I drew this line way long ago. We are hitting this line right now. On the daily chart, this is when things really take effect. So last time we hit this line, we stagnated a bit up here, and we hit again, and we hit again, and then we pumped up finally. These are, I mean, it took a lot longer than I expected for it to finally drop down. This could be due to Michael Saylor buying a ton. This could be due to the halvings just not being as potent as they used to be. A lot more people are in the market, so it takes a lot more minds to actually decide, hey, we're going down. So things are not going to be as volatile as they used to be. Really, this is the bottom in my eyes. We're not going, if we're going any lower, we're going to wick. We're not going to close under this. I mean, jeez. This is, I drew this line. I didn't even see this line until I opened up the daily chart before. This is expecting a pump in like the end of March. That looks really good to me. As in, we could probably create like a nice pennant over here, you know, chill out for a bit, and then from there break up, probably break up to here, chill out for a little bit, maybe touch this line, and then finally break up even more. And that's where we see like the actual bull market start, which could be like I said, March, April, May. June is probably where like the top is going to be in June, July. Just get excited for that. The market in these times is where you should be buying like mad. This is literally fire sale territory. ICP is at $6.50. I did not think I would be seeing this anytime soon. Here we are. Really, it hit $5.88. That is insane to me. And the best part about this is ICP, Bitcoin, Ethereum, all of these things dumped. Look at Bob. Look at this champion. This champion of a cryptocurrency wicked, and that is all it's doing. And it's wicking, like it dropped. Boom. Okay, we're wicking bullish. We're wicking bullish. Boom, we dropped. Wicking really kind of bullish here. I mean, we ate that candle. Wicked again. Ate this candle too. Now we're forming another bullish aspect. Like, this is the start of something really big. Do not get impatient right now. The last time the halving occurred, this was on like December 3rd. It took us about 7 days before we started pumping like a wildfire. This halving, it was from 300 bob to 150. Remember, the last halving was from 600 bob to 300. So that's a lot more of a reduction in supply. And there was a lot less supply in the total supply of bob. So circulating bob was decreased in this moment. So the pump was a lot quicker, a lot more volatile. This one might take a little bit longer. So from the 23rd of February, we can expect another pump somewhere around the 3rd, 4th, 5th of March. This looks like it might happen a little bit sooner, but expect this to climb up a little bit steadily. And from there, we're probably going to pump up to like $3, $4. Those are my price targets. Expect resistance at all-time highs and expect resistance around $2, of course. So $2 and about $3 is what we should be like expecting, like some resistance. So if you're bought down here, you got lucky, you bought that 55-cent dip like a legend, and somehow you just knew that, hey, for the next 2 months, we're just going to be dumping. Anything that happens is really just, you know, wish-wash in the washer. We're going to be doing some crazy stuff, but at the end of the day, nothing's going to really happen until, you know, I mean, at this point, it's like from the 3rd of November all the way up to the 3rd of December, 1 month before the halving, things started to pick up. And then from here, it was 3rd of February all the way to the 23rd. So 20 days before the halving. Maybe next time we expect it to pick up steam 15, 12 days before the halving. So after this halving, which should happen in about a week, 2 weeks, where the pump should start, we can see maybe the all-time high around 2-3 weeks. And then after a couple of months before the halving, we'll say about 12 days before the halving, that's when we buy in. But the market's also been dumping in that whole time. So things have been just overall bearish. So maybe if ICP starts taking off, Bob won't stop. Bob might go to $2, $3, $4 and just keep going because everything else is pumping at that point. When things are at all-time lows, there's less people in the market. That's what it's saying. They're all in USD, USDT. They're not in crypto, gold, whatever. That means that that money is sitting on the sidelines waiting to be injected in the market. I'm excited for that. I'm ready for that because things can get real volatile when you're at all-time lows and then you start pumping. Like this is where people make 100, 200% gains. It's because you're not going to make them over here when things are already pumping. You're going to make them when everyone's bearish. So if you just go to the forums like 4chan and you go to forums like Reddit and you see all this bearish sentiment saying that crypto is created by the Jews and the 2000s, and you know they all did this just to get you to buy this psyop bullshit and manipulate your money at the end of the day. And Satoshi, he's just a space wizard that's gonna capitalize on your moon gains. Like no, stop it. These people don't know what they're talking about. I don't even know where the hell they get half or 90% of what they say from. But, you know, really rarely on Biz, I'm not going to lie, on 4chan, they come up with a 1 in a million idea that just randomly hits. And I'm just like, that's actually quality. And someone posted Bob on 4chan. That's how I literally figured out about Bob. Some random dude just randomly posted about it and was like, this token looks cool. It's literally how I got into ICP myself. And that is what I'm talking about. There's literally 99.9% trash on 4chan, except for that 1.01%. That just, you know, you look at it and you're like, what the, who, where, how? Just how, it's crazy. Cause like I figured out about Bob before it even did like a $3 pump, like 2 days before it pumped to $3. And yeah, I didn't capitalize on that. It was literally like I saw it and it was like starting to pump and I was like, scam. And then it did this and then it did this. And then I realized after looking at the fundamentals, okay, this makes a lot of sense why it did this and the way it works. And so I started mining and holding and we're here now. And the same thing is going to happen, guys. We're going to pump. Don't get impatient. Things are looking really good. And honestly, I think when we hit $2, $3, $4, like we could go a lot higher if the whole market is backing it up. Truly, I mean, if ICP starts hitting $14, $15, $16 again, and we're holding that 0.4, 0.3 ICP level, that means Bob is going to be at like $6, $7, $8. And we could just keep going. Nothing is going to stop it at that point. We've been dumping this whole time, and it's been holding that same ICP level. And even with the halving, it's still pumping. This thing is still holding. The market has gone bearish, and this giga chat of a coin is still holding and pumping. Like, it's just so beautiful. It's great to be in Bob. I know you guys might be scared. I know you guys might be like, is there going to be another dip? This is the dip, the way I see it. We've literally been having, like if I go on the 15-minute chart, we've had whales selling, Bob bought up. Bob bought up really fast. They've been selling a little bit here. This is probably the only time the whales can really get in. But these whales that sell here, here, and here, they're selling at around $1, $9, $8. The price is barely below that. The spread is so wide to the fact that every time they're buying in, it's going to cost them like 3%. So they're not going to get it at those prices. These prices, they're not seeing. They're getting priced out. They can't buy back in because the price, it just doesn't work like that. The halving is taking effect sooner than they expected. They can't stall out the market anymore. Selling pressure from mining liquidity is not putting as much of a damper on the open market anymore. They are going to eventually get priced out to the point where they go, I want back in, even if I have to buy at $1.40, $1.50. And that's where you get FOMO and hype and huge surges in the price. And that is exactly what we're about to enter. So hold strong, stay in Bob. And thanks guys for pushing me to make this video. I appreciate your support in the comments. I see all of you. I truly, even if I don't respond to all of you, I do care. Sometimes I get a little bit in my own mind. I get a little depressed. I'm not always pushing forward. I'm just trying to hold, be patient. You know, I'm not in the best mental state myself when it comes to all this because I've lost so much money. I've been through a hell of a lifetime when it comes to just 10 years in crypto. It's been crazy, but it's knowledge that I have. And I'm so glad you guys pushed me to share it with you, because I would love to share it and show you truly what is a jewel. And this is a jewel of a crypto. You're not going to find something like this in another in another 10 years. It'll take you a very long time before you find something that's going to do what this crypto can do, which is guarantee profits in the long run. There's other cryptos out there that might do 100x that you might find because it's based off of like a really good concept. But at the end of the day, a lot of those are just scams. But this has utility. This has fundamentality. It's unfungible. It's literally fraud proof. It's on the most secure network in the world with the highest tech aspects in the world. The best crypto, layer for layer, period. This is it. Bob token is your way out of the poor realm. This is where you tell people in 5 years from now, hey, that's the guy that made it off of Bob token. Yeah. And don't even tell them that you made it off Bob token. Just say crypto. Just say that you're an investor. You invest in the stock market. You made it because you're a smart investor. Make it look as good as possible, because they don't care what it actually is. All they care is that you made it, and they want to know how you made it. So make it sound like you're a wizard, because that's what you are. You're someone who invested early, you're someone who believed early, and you're someone that's going to reap the benefits of early investing in quality tokens. And I hope you see this the way I do, because I truly, truly believe that this is a token that I'm going to look back on and laugh. Laugh in my Porsche kind of laugh. Laugh in my $650,000 mansion one day. Laugh. Yeah, it's going to be great. Let's enjoy this, guys. Let's kill it. Thank you so much again for supporting me. And I hope you guys have a great night.